Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to another episode of the Fat Man Camo Grind. So last night we did. What the fuck's going on with my game? Okay, am I gonna spawn? Anyways, last night we did get the Tundra Gold. It looks so clean. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy with the way it looks. However, because of that, we are now working on the M82. I gotta say, this thing is not fun to use. It's slower, like ADS speed-wise, slower than any of the other snipers. It's the slowest in the class. Gets so many hit markers. The only thing, I mean, the best way I can describe it is a Pellington with more hit markers, but you can spray. Like, that's the best way for me to describe it. It's terrible. It is not fun. Anyways, so typically I don't come into this, you know, expecting to talk about anything specific. Like I don't come in with something like I'm expecting to talk about, if that makes sense. It's kind of just whatever's on my mind or whatever is relevant at the time. However, coming into this one, there is something I did kind of want to talk about, just because I've been seeing it a lot, and I don't know how to explain it. So I mean, especially on, I don't know how much anyone else uses Reddit, but I do like to get on there every once in a while. I was scrolling through the Cold War subreddit today, and my god, the amount of just hate that this game is getting right now is kind of nuts. Oh shit. Anyways, right, and I can understand that from the side of, oh hey, I spent, you know, $60, $70, $80 for this game and it's not working. I get that, right? That's a genuine complaint. I get it, right? I'd be incredibly frustrated, don't get me wrong. What I don't quite understand is when it comes to, like, balancing and stuff. And more specifically, I think the thing that is frustrating to see the most, oh my god, I sprayed my ass off there, is people are expecting the game to be patched already. I'm like, dude, you know, this is the 5th day that the game's been out. You can't actually expect balancing patches to come in the 5th day. Like, it's unrealistic. It's not gonna happen. I don't know why people actually expect it to happen or want it to happen. It's kind of mind-boggling to me. I don't know if anyone else feels like that. Let me know if you disagree. But expecting patches on the 5th day the game's been out, like, it's just not gonna happen. And the people that are actually expecting it to happen, bro, I don't know what to say to you. Like, I think you're kind of crazy a little bit. I won't disagree that they're, like, balancing patches and stuff are always good to have, but you can't actually expect it to happen, you know, 5-6 days in. It's not possible. It's not realistic. Like, bitch and moan about the game all you want, I don't care. Everyone's entitled to their opinion about it, but, like, I'm having fun, you know? Like, outside of, like, actually game-breaking issues, it's not that bad. The game is fairly balanced, in my opinion, other than, you know, like, the MP5 and M16. Those are pretty rough to play into. Specifically, the M16, in my opinion, there's very little counterplay to it, just because of how strong it is, especially at range. Like, even as a sniper, there's no contesting it at all. However, I don't know how you would go about actually trying to balance it in that regard, because if you nerf its consistency to one burst, it's gonna fall off pretty hard, because then you just kind of kill them between bursts. If you lower the fire rate, like, again, it's gonna be too slow. I don't know. However, I don't think this game's, like, crazy unbalanced. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, well, it's not a finished game, and I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, more shit's gonna come. I'm fine with it. if I recall correctly, MW had even less maps on release. And if I'm wrong about that, please correct me down below. Let me know what you think. It's just, it's wild to me. I don't understand. Like, if you don't enjoy the actual game, fine, don't play it. But a lot of times it feels like people are just bitching to bitch. Like, that's it. There's no actual productivity expected or whatever, but that's how they come off and sound. You sound like you want progress in something that you legitimately know nothing about, I guess. It's wild. Like, I don't know if I'm just being dramatic or what, but like, shit just doesn't make sense to me. Like, in the slightest. Gonna ignore him. Oh my god, that was so bad. But yeah, I mean, that was just something specific I wanted to talk about, because I don't know, it just confuses me, I guess, on what people are actually expecting, you know? I also don't think people understand that there is a difference when it comes to PC and console, like, for updates. PC, they can push out updates whenever they want. Console, not so much. They have to get... Oh my god. I don't want to talk about that. Anyways, for console, they have to get permission to release the patch. And that's why you see a lot of games when they're, you know, cross platform, or in general, like games that hit both PC and console. A lot of times you'll notice that they stay in early access or beta in the title or on the screen. That way they can release patches without having to go through with that. You know, not having to get permission. And, like, obviously they're not doing that here. Like, they never do. And that's why it's going to take longer. Like, you have to expect that. Or I feel like people should know that, first off. Anyways, now that I've gotten that out, just because it irritates me seeing people just constantly shit on the game for no reason. I mean, in my opinion, this is one of the best balanced CODs at release. Not of all time, but of lately, for sure. Like, there's not one or two guns that you have to use, and the rest are virtually unusable. I mean, snipers are pretty ass. I'm still doing all right with them. I don't know. Have your opinion, but you don't gotta be a little bitch about it. You know, that's the best way I can describe that. Oh my god. All right. Anyways, that's out of the way. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day, night, morning, whatever time it is. Fantastic week, month, year. I know everyone's, you know, a lot of people are struggling with things that are going wrong right now, and I hope the best for you, you know. But I mean, all right. So Call of Duty specifically, the Barrett. I can never see anyone actually wanting to use this dumpster fire of a weapon. But yeah, I mean, the ADS speed is so slow. I don't know, people are gonna laugh and say, oh no, you can't quick scope. Oh god, what are you gonna do? But no, seriously, like, this is bad. It's bad. The only upside to the gun is you can hit the follow-up shot, because 90% of the time you're gonna get a hit marker if it's not a headshot. It's not the funnest gun in the game to use at all. I would never recommend using this gun by choice. It's wild. But, I mean, I got 2 out of the 3 snipers gold, so making progress. Guess I can't complain that much. At least I'm getting to play the game, you know. But, yeah, I don't know. If there's anything that you think should be fixed or addressed early on, please let me know down in the comments below. I would appreciate it, because I want some insight other than mine, you know. Because, I mean, mine can definitely be biased, considering I'm just using snipers, and I don't know how a lot of the guns feel. I'm just speaking from experience, especially with things like the MP5 and the M16. They're very, very prevalent right now. M16, I feel like I never have a chance into. Like, I get one bursted across the map faster than I can ADS. It's wild. But other than those two guns, I really don't have... And even with those two guns, my complaints aren't crazy. Like, they're strong and a bit overpowered compared to everything else, but I don't think it's as big of an issue as some people make it seem like. And again, that's just my opinion, but... Like, I've never gotten into something I'm like, wow, that shouldn't belong in the game. It's so broken. I'm like, no. They're very, very strong, but manageable. I don't know how much sense that makes, but it makes sense to me. I don't know, man. I'm enjoying the game a lot. I know I said it a lot in the last video, but I really am. Even though I'm kind of getting shit on. These snipers are not fun to use. But still fun to me. Oh shit, I saw him. I'm just going to ignore him. We're going to pretend that we didn't see him, you know? I was hoping I could take that out. But yeah. The game gets, from what I've seen, a lot of hate about a lot of things. I'm not saying none of them are justified, but when it specifically comes to the game, like, oh wow, this game sucks for whatever reason, like, come on, give me something to work with here, right? You can't just say the game sucks to say it sucks, and then expect me to just take that at word, if that makes sense, or take you at your word. Oh, she stuck me. What the hell? But yeah, like, give me some kind of reason on why you're not enjoying the game. Like, I feel like that, personally, I feel like that's fair. You know, if you don't like something, just let me know why. Like, me personally, again, I'm enjoying the game. And I'm enjoying the game for, you know, all of it. Like, I enjoy the way it plays, I enjoy the way it runs, whatever. But, like, if you have a problem, you know, instead of just saying, oh, wow, this game sucks, actually give a reason to why you think it isn't good. Constructive criticism, like something, you know. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out and listening to me just spew my bullshit, as usual. We'll be doing this every day. Every day. We'll keep this going until I have all the guns gold, you know. But yeah, I'm if you enjoy this kind of stuff, I am live every night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, twitch.tv /deadredhead. If you want to stop by and hang out, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, you guys have a fantastic night, or fantastic day, great night, I don't know, something along those lines. And if you enjoyed, hit that like, go ahead and subscribe if you want more episodes like this.